we're going to get to in just a second the exciting news about the Corey Taylor solo record. But first, I want to tell you, at this point, I'm just going to be living on boats because there is another amazing cruise experience happening. This is the SS Neverender from the almighty Coheed and Cambria, alongside Taking Back Sunday. If you're ready for banger after banger out to sea, going from Miami to Nassau, Bahamas, from October 26th to October 30th, 2020, this is stacked lineup with the Deer Hunter, Polyphia, Thank You Scientist, a bunch of amazing bands. I'm at this point just gonna live on a cruise ship if they keep announcing these amazing cruises. You can learn more at the link in the description. All right, anyways, let's talk about Corey Taylor working on a solo record. Something I am insanely excited about. You've got Stone Sour, you've got Slipknot, but Corey himself is also a great guitarist. He's also obviously an amazing songwriter, and I'm very excited to hear what he is able to do on a solo project with zero expectations. He talked about this in a new interview where he said the following. He said in an interview with What Culture, he said, "The great thing about being a fan is you never forget the passion you have for music. You never forget the songs that you love. For me, there's no such thing as a guilty pleasure. So I'm going to listen to and play whatever I want." It was great. And he said that those solo shows he's been doing over the last couple years off and on sparked that interest for a solo record. He said it's been cool to kind of start building the momentum for a potential solo run. It's definitely going to be rock based, but it's going to be rock meets so many different things. There will be harder edge stuff, but there will also be big, expansive, huge, world-changing guitar songs that you're going to want to sing along to. That's just who I am, and I'm not going to fight who I am. I've got 26 songs written and I'm not done yet. My God. This is in the works right now as we speak, but it's not going to come to fruition until about 2021 when Slipknot finishes up their current run. Speaking of Slipknot, they're also heading out to Knotfest at Sea. They just announced that, going from Barcelona, Spain. Oh my God, I'm trying to go there. You can also learn about that cruise in the description of this video. Also, in a recent interview, Corey Taylor talked about the potential of retirement and basically what that would have to look like for him to call it a day, which we all have that. Is he going to ride it out until, he does I'm going to retire and then do a comeback tour and then retire again? And is he going to do that, or is he just going to sort of call it when it's time? He said, "I talk to fans all the time and they're like, what's your motivation for doing it? And it's the same since I was 13, because I love doing this. I love doing music. I love making music and creating it. The money's going to come and go. If I wanted to make money, there's a host of different jobs that I could do just to make money. It isn't about that. There's something deeper. I'm glad I get to make money doing this, but it's not about that for me. It's about the next one." And then he got candid with the interviewer who asked him during the Marshall podcast if he had lost sight of that ever in his career. He said, "Only when I was drinking, and it wasn't because of the music. Like, I was still committed to the music, but I was so out of it that it took me out of myself. So I can't even include that because it wasn't me at the time." I also know that one of the things that I realized and what actually encouraged me down the road of sobriety was seeing how bad my voice was sounding, how bad my creative level was at. That was a huge piece in me calling it a day on that shit. So obviously, Corey has great perspective on that, and he's still going strong in sobriety. And it's hard to argue with him. Anybody who's seen him live recently can tell you his voice is insane. It's phenomenal, and it's better than it's been in years. Not that it's ever been bad, but that thing is strong. It sounds like a damn Chevy engine, baby. You can't cut it off. So anyways, that is all for now. Thanks so much for joining us here today at Rockfeed. If you're new here, you can subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking hard rock and heavy metal news. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you all very soon.